Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back here on Pacific Inlet at this new job site up by Davison Lake, and today I'm just doing a little bit of clearing out still around the landing. It's still a bit tight in there, so I get some of these trees cut out of here. Whoa, and maybe that'll help alleviate some of the tightness in here around the landing. But we're also going to do some pretty neat stuff today. I was testing on my other game save where I test out different mods and things, and we're going to be putting in a bridge. I thought it'd be kind of neat to, when I saw the bridge on the mod website, it'd be kind of neat to do that here because we've really only got one bridge across this river thing, and it's, I don't know, it's need more access to different parts of the map, so we're going to try to put in that bridge, and maybe that'll help us with getting wood to the sawmill a little better. Plus, it'll give us some different routes if we want to run a chip truck one way and come back the other way with a log truck or something like that. It'll give us a little bit room to operate, so we're not causing traffic. But anyway, I just want to cut out a little bit more here around the landing so we're not quite so tight, and we'll get busy with some other things. I've already skidded up some logs and got them processed already to kind of alleviate some more of the mess around the landing so we're not so tight. Okay, where do I try to put this right? Already got a tree there. Yeah, it's very tight in here. Tree is going every which way. That'll work. Get it out of the way. See if we can get this tree. It's starting to open up a little bit. Alright, let's just get a few more cut over here so we can have at least some more stuff on the ground, so make a few more loads. And we'll get busy with, we'll go put that bridge in. Whoa, that's crazy. Why is it doing that? I don't think I was too low. Yes. Does some crazy stuff sometimes. Alright. Now hopefully by the next video, possibly, FTR Login will have come out with their little chipper, this little skid steer looking chipper thing. We'll need that. If you are a Patreon of his website or page or whatever, like $5 a month or something, I don't know what it is, but get early access to his new stuff, but I have not done that yet. Still trying to decide if that's something I want to do or not. Be nice to have early access, but I don't know. I think I can wait. Have to have the new stuff right away. Okay, well, I'm just gonna park this thing right here. Let's see. And let's go grab our service truck. Now where we're going is right up in the top left by number 4. And I found a good spot to put a bridge in, so that's where we're going to do it. It's not the most ideal spot, but it'll work. Kind of steep on one side, but I mean, about our best bet, I believe. I started watching a new TV show. It just came on, I believe the first episode was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday night after the football game. It was called Hunted. It comes on CBS, and basically it's a teams of 2, and there's 9 teams, so 18 people, and they are told that they're on the run, and they have to um, basically try to evade capture for 28 days. If they do, they win $250,000, $250,000. And so they have a team of, like former CIA, Navy SEAL, military, FBI, Secret Service, whatever, a bunch of experts in the field, I guess, and they're trying to track them down using any means possible, like, social media, if they make an ATM purchase, all that kind of stuff, closed caption TV, just anything. They're trying to locate them. It's interesting for sure, but they've already caught one team. They made the mistake of they bought a bus, used the ATM in a bus stop, and then used a bus to get away. And then they were going to their, I think, his mom's place in Atlanta, Georgia, and I don't know. It's pretty ridiculous. They got caught. Take long. Okay, now let's see. Where was that spot at? I think it was right about here. It's kind of steep on the other side, but maybe if I can get just to the left of that crooked tree and kind of come up that way and then over, I mean, it won't be so bad. I think this is the spot though. Okay, so this is going to be under hit P, go into the shop, scroll over to placeables, select, and it's right, I believe. This wooden bridge. Okay, so for $6,500, we're going to get access across this river. And so we're hitting buy. Now, to spin this thing around, you hit either Q or E on the keyboard. There's E and there's Q, so Q is what I want. We're just going to swing it around. And now you can use your mouse to kind of move it around, or you can use, like I'm using my gamepad, I'm going to kind of move it around with the left stick, and then the right stick spins the camera around. I think about where I want it. Now it looks kind of strange because you don't have any options really of moving it up or down. It's just either left or right. Let's try that right there and see how that works. Hit escape and then back a couple times gets you out of there. Okay, now it's a couple spots I tried. One side of the bridge was sticking up off the ground. It just wasn't sitting right because you have to find a good spot to where it's the both sides of the river have a nice bank on them. But we come across here now. This is going to be kind of steep, but I'm thinking if we take a right out of here, kind of come up this way, and kind of just there's the road. So if we kind of come at an angle, I believe that'll work. Have to be kind of careful with our load of logs. Of course, we'll have them strapped in, but things get top heavy, so if we're going too fast, we might tump it over. Then it's a big pain to get it right side up again, but we'll leave our bridge right there, and then what we'll do is when we get ready to log all this, we'll start logging all this back over here on the other side of the service truck, all that back over there, and then we can just go across this bridge and down the other side instead of having to go up and around by Davison Lake and then back down by Cerna Pass and to the sawmill that way. We can just go down number 4, and then we're going to put in another bridge where it's right about where it says Conger River at the bend up there, at that sharp little turn. We're going to put in another bridge right there, and we can come down, and then we've already started cutting over there where those 3 yellow dots are. So we can we got a path, I'm sure, cleared out through there, or if not, we'll cut one. But we can just go across right there. Okay, so let's drive on down there to the next spot, and we'll put in another bridge, and we'll be done with all this and get back to some forestry. So yeah, back to the hunted show. They used the bus station ATM and then bought a bus ticket, and they busted them in Atlanta when they got off the bus. That was kind of dumb. But yeah, I don't know. There's a team of ladies that are camping out in a KOA campground. Be interesting to see how that works out for them. Of course, I don't know. They used a brother-in-law's or brother or sister or something. They have a trucking company, and they use the truck to get down there to the KOA campground, and the team of experts were already on to them with the trucking possible connection there. So I don't know if they could track the truck somehow, maybe CCTV or GPS or what. Some of those trucks have GPS on them, the trailers anyway. The trucks too, I guess some of them do. But yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be interesting. I want to think that I could possibly do it, but then again, I don't know. If the way the show appears is that they have a credit card with $500 on it, and it sounds like they kind of have to use that, which they can see when they use the ATM. But if you get away pretty quick, you can get pretty far if you're driving anyway. I don't know. It'd be fun. I think it'd be stressful. I think I want to say I could probably do it. Now, if I had somebody with me, I don't know. It complicates things. Oh, we're gonna go do that. Oh, I forgot all about that. Okay, let's go run over there. I forgot about that. Let's put the other one in up there by where we were a long time ago. Forgot all about that. Well, and the other show that I'm looking forward to, which hasn't come out yet, is House of Cards. I've been watching that one ever since it first came out, and my wife, my wife and I have been watching season 4. She's never seen it, so we got her caught up on it. So I think we've got maybe 2 episodes left on season 4, and of course then I'll be waiting for season 5 to come out, and it's pretty cool that they released the whole season all at one time, because you can just sit there and watch several of them, or the whole thing if you want to, if you got the time. But yeah, it's a good show, and looks like there's going to be some possible trouble, because they've got a teaser trailer that shows the American flag flying upside down, which means it's distress. So who knows what in the world's going on with Frank Underwood. That's a great show, and Kevin Spacey does a good job on that. Okay, make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, okay. And the other show I'm looking forward to is another Netflix show. It's Daredevil. That's a good one. I wasn't quite sure what to think of it at first. I've never really been much of a Daredevil fan, but because I always mostly DC comics, Batman, Superman, that kind of thing. But it's really good, really well done. Oh yeah, down here. And I suspect, what's this going to be? Maybe season 3, I think. Should be coming out pretty soon. Netflix is really killing it right now. They got some good stuff on there. Okay, now I think what I was wanting to do was to come down this way. I have to try to remember where that. Oh, it was way up here. Yeah, it was over this way. Got a lot of wood on the ground over here. Bunch of wood, and I forgot I cut all this stuff. Alright, let's foot it from here. This other spot, I want to say was right up here in this crook of this, yeah, I think it was right here actually. It was a little further down, because you have to be careful where you put the bridge, because you have to have a bank on this side and a bank on that side. I think it was right about here, right here. This is going to be kind of neat. This is going to give us some different access to parts of the map that we would have to ordinarily go around to get to. Go ahead and put that in. Yeah, I think it was right here. You had the option of raising it up some. We can actually go up with it a little bit, but check this out. Under the bridge. Okay. I think that's going to work. That'll work. Then we just kind of hang a right and get back on the road over on that side. Keep us from having to go all the way around. Okay, well, let's go park this service truck back over there with the chipper. We'll get busy. In fact, I think I'm going to go across my new bridge. Get down there. And see where I'm going. That's going to work out just nice. And we'll get all these trees cut out of the way, but yeah, see, we'll just come right across here and hit this road. We're right back down to the sawmill. Uh-oh, wrong way. This way. Yeah, see, we can just come right straight down that road. Yeah, I had originally downloaded that wooden bridge mod, and it didn't work for me. I couldn't figure out what was going on. But I got to thinking that maybe the zip file didn't like a space in there, and they had a space in the folder name, so when I zipped them up, it used the folder name with the space in between it. So I went back and took the space out, and it seemed to work. So if you happen to download this wooden bridge mod, and you zip it up like the instructions say, don't put a space in there, take the space out. It should work for you. Yeah, I don't know why those people that make those mods compress them as a .rar file. I mean, the game doesn't like that, so I don't even know why they did that. So you had to unpack it and then select all the files in that folder and zip it back up, and that's ridiculous. They shouldn't have to do that. Anyway, I got it working. Alright. Back up here and do something. I think we don't have anything pulled up to the landing yet, do we? Got a bunch of trees cut, yeah. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and load up this trailer with what we've got processed, and we'll see what we got. Now hopefully I can do a little better tonight than I have been. Practice. I think I got my trailer a little better spot than I had. That'll help. Going a little bit smoother than it has been. That didn't work out. Yes. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That was. May get a load out of this. Not sure if I quite had enough, but looks like I'm going to. That's a mess. I was afraid that was going to happen. Those logs, I just get to bouncing around in there and trying to settle. Maybe that's just about got it. Last one here. Oh, now they're sliding off the back. Golly. Mess. Ah, good grief. Oh, and it's completely slid off the back of the tree. Good grief. Oh man, what a mess. Okay, well. Gonna have to do something here. I think I'm going to probably move the truck up. At least get them off the back. Maybe I can bump them back up to the front. I don't know. Gosh, I hate when those logs get to bouncing around like that in there. They go again. Nowhere near the front still. Oh boy. Well, I may have to try doing I may have to go with FTR Loggins log trailer. I think that may work out a little better. I don't know. But those things, I mean, they just get to bouncing around in there. I got the trailer slightly tilted towards the back. Might have helped, but I mean, I just don't understand why it's doing that. Now I got to clear out all this stuff to even get the logs back to at least loadable. Guess that's just part of the learning curve here. Go ahead and get them on the trailer. I don't know if it'll let me with straps like that. Tell you what, that's such a mess. Let's just go ahead and carry that half load. I don't really feel like trying to mess with getting those logs unloaded and reloaded correctly, so let's just go with that half load to the sawmill. I'll go ahead and count it as a full load even though it's not really. I do want to kind of test out that course play route and just make sure it's going to work okay for us. So let's go ahead and do that. At least we'll have one load today on. Okay. And no courses loaded, so we got to load. Let's see, we're at Davison Lake to Sawmill, so we'll load that one. And truck over there. And I need to do some more stump management because I'm hung on a stump. And drive course. Stop at last pointer next trigger. Let's activate that. Whew. Alright, what a mess. Now we'll see if we can get this straightened out a little bit. Just about. Oh, I went. I'll say I was about too far out there, but caught it and shot it off. I still have some. Oh, that's okay. That's had that set up. Okay, my right joystick, it'll has a twist function to it. And I was wondering why my grapple kept twisting, but forgot that I had set that up. I didn't do that with the processor, but I did it with the grapple loader. Twist the wrist and get a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna have to move my loader over there to get those. I can't reach those. Only got a little bit of it cleaned up. Already got about a half a load there, maybe a little more. We're not gonna mess with that tonight. Today, never. Okay. Just click out of here. That. Pretty. Sunset going on. See, where's the truck at? Yeah, we're getting there. Okay. Okay, well, for the next video, I'll get some of these stumps cleared out of here so we don't have to worry about those anymore. And I'll get a few more of these logs that we've cut pulled up. We got a good many on the ground now, so I need to get those pulled up. And I need to finish up the chipping back over here at this other site. We got, I got some of it done the other day. As you can see, let's see if I hop up in the chipper. I got a few chips here already in there. Then we just got this little bit right over here that's left. Then we'll move the chipping operation up there so we can start cleaning up the landing a little bit and get some more income from the pieces. Okay, so let's stop our driver. Okay. Well, for next time, I'll have some more logs pulled up here so we can process them and get them set over there so the grapple loader can load them up onto our trailer. And we'll try to get the other chipping area cleaned up so we can move that up here. And I'll probably set it up right over here in this general area. So I need to get all these stumps out of here. I'll get these little wood pieces moved out of there and put somewhere. I think I got, yeah, I got a pretty good little pile going right here. That'll be a good source of income. Get all that chipped up and loaded up and sold. Okay. Well, believe that's going to do it for this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably get a few screenshots here while they've got this nice sunset. Pretty good shot right there with the two machines. I'll do that, and we'll work on getting some more loads. Hopefully next time we can have a few more loads. I'd like to kind of get it to where when the truck's gone, we can be loading up another trailer, so when it gets back, we can have the next one ready to go. Maybe we can get about 2 or 3 loads on video. But now the next piece of equipment that I want to upgrade the truck. That truck there, I've had it since the start of this series on Pacific Inlet. I think maybe even before that. So it's got a lot of hours on it, and the maintenance cost goes up. But I'll need to keep it because we won't be able to afford 2 trucks. In fact, I think that what I'd like to do is either go with the Peterbilt, the FDR Loggins log truck, or the Caterpillar truck. I like that one too. But we'll have to get, I think it's about 125,000 or so for the Peterbilt, and the FDR Loggins right there too. So we still got about 100,000 to go. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off for this video, and for next time we'll go ahead and try to get some more logs pulled up, and then